Hi friends, welcome to broadcast number 217 of my Throw It Out Thursday continuing education series. Are you craving something sweet? Maybe you are looking for something that will also keep you full, and maybe you're looking for something creative that you can use your doTERRA protein to help get more protein into your kiddo's diet. If the answer is yes to any of those, I think you are gonna love what we are talking about tonight. I'm so excited to see all of you. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you are comfortable and ready to learn. I am so glad to be sharing space here with you tonight in the amazing test kitchen. I will be whipping up some special frozen yogurt pops with 5 ingredients each, and nothing says Valentine's Day quite like chocolate and fruit without any guilt. And of course, you can enjoy any of these any time of year, so not to worry. Maybe if you miss them for Valentine's Day or you want to make them another time, you can choose your own adventure as always. And I love showing you how easy it is to incorporate your doTERRA tools into every single facet of your life, whether it's seasonal, with the holidays, whatever that might be. And that's why I love to jump in here every month and provide these types of educational demos for you. I also have a giveaway to reveal, and I'm super excited to show you this. I am giving away a set of silicone molds so that you can recreate all of these creations at home. So the set of these red heart silicone molds are going to be, there's actually going to be 3 of those in there for the winner, and then a set of 2 of these white silicone molds that we are going to make our popsicles with. So one lucky winner is going to get both of these. So you're going to get 5 pieces actually, 2 of the white popsicle molds and 3 of the red heart silicone molds, and I think you're gonna absolutely love these. So be sure that you head to my Instagram post from earlier this morning and enter to win when the broadcast is over. All you need to do is comment on that post something that you love about yourself. I want to know something that you love about you, because I think that is totally the epitome of self-care, is loving yourself and being totally unapologetic about sharing that with other people. And so I am excited to see all of your feedback, and I can't wait to share the winner tonight when my broadcast is over. Entries in by 10 p.m. when I share my wrap recap tonight after around maybe 11ish. That will be where the winner will be announced. So on our agenda tonight, we will be making 2 variations, but the sky is truly the limit. You can choose your own adventure as always. And as you're watching my broadcast, you can think of what your favorite flavors are and think of what your favorite ways would be to make this your own. Or of course, you can use the recipe that I am sharing as well. So the first one is chocolate covered strawberry froyo using the doTERRA chocolate protein, and we're going to use wild orange essential oil. And then the next one is we're going to do a white chocolate cherry using the doTERRA vanilla protein with lime essential oil. So I think you are going to absolutely love these, and I hope that you do. Now what we're going to do first is we're going to take a look at the ingredients and unpack exactly why we're using them, okay? So both recipes are going to contain 5 simple ingredients. The first one is plain Greek yogurt. The second one is the doTERRA protein. The third one is clean chocolate, white and dark. And again, you can leave that out. You can choose your own adventure, whatever your heart desires. This is all about you right now. And of course, essential oil and fruit. So that's 5 ingredients. You can choose what you want to add or take away, but this is a basic framework that you can do 1,000 ways. The first ingredient that we're going to unpack is plain yogurt. Now you can use Greek, you can use plain, whatever, it's totally up to you. I love Greek yogurt. I think it's a great alternative to ice cream, and it's creamier than other yogurt. There's less sugar. There's more protein in Greek yogurt than other yogurt. It also has a nice thick consistency, and it's a little bit more tangy than other yogurts. It's also packed with probiotics and support digestion, and it supports weight loss, and it's great for your heart, okay? So as always, again, choose your own adventure. I'm gonna say that 1,000 times tonight, but these froyo pops are just a blank canvas, so you can do whatever you want with them. And if you are watching and you are vegan, I know we have a lot of followers in my community that are vegan, so if you are, you can always choose a non-dairy option to make this vegan and make it work for you. The second ingredient we are using is the doTERRA protein. And we've been talking about this a lot in my Instagram feed, and I love being able to show you some more unique ways to use your protein. You may be thinking, but protein is just for shakes and for smoothies, but it's absolutely not. And hopefully I've helped you see that with the protein bites and the chocolate hummus and the cake donuts that we made. Now I'm going to share with you just a few little highlights on the protein in case this is a new product for you. So the protein has scientifically studied ingredients. I mean, this is as clean as it gets. It's incredible. And when they ranked the proteins, when they put all the protein brands together, like Shakeology and Truvani, the doTERRA protein came out on top, which is incredible. There was less sugar, better quality ingredients, sweetened with monk fruit and stevia, and protein-packed snacks really help you control your appetite. So if you watched my broadcast last month where we talked all about pennies in our health bank and how small little sustainable changes that we make can make a really big impact. So packing your snacks with protein is going to be an amazing skeleton key for your wellness this year. So protein also supports muscle growth and recovery. So if you're working out, if you're doing yoga or stretching or running or walking or any of those things, that's going to be really impactful to just support all that habit architecture of what you're doing when you're choosing your foods. Now, these proteins are also free from GMOs. They are free from gluten. There's no soy. There's no hormones. And the protein also contains fiber. So you don't have to add the fiber in because it's already there. Okay, so that's pretty neat. And then the third ingredient that we're going to include is our chocolate. And if you are not familiar with Lily's brand, I really like this brand. This is really incredibly clean for you because it is zero added sugar, zero refined sugar. It's sweetened with stevia, and they use fair trade cocoa. It's certified gluten-free and hormone-free. Any of the dairy that's used is hormone-free. So if you're not familiar with Lily's brand, I highly recommend it. You can get it at Wegmans. You can get it from any of your grocery stores. I like to use Lily's brand. This is the white and dark, and so we're going to be using both today. But of course, as always, use what you've got in your house. Don't go buying anything extra special unless you choose to, or maybe when you run out of your chocolate chips that you currently have, then you can look into maybe purchasing some of the cleaner version. But this is a really great option because there's no guilt. You're not using artificial flavoring, you're not using artificial ingredients, and you can feel confident about what you're feeding your kiddos and what you're feeding yourself. And then the fourth ingredient is our essential oil, of course. So this gives us opportunity to really customize the recipes that we're making, customize the flavors to our own specification. So if lime and wild orange don't suit you, you can totally pick whatever is going to resonate with you, and that will be really fun for you. So you can control the flavor, you can customize it to your own spec. It's versatile, it's limitless, endless possibilities. And again, there's zero guilt because you know exactly what's in the ingredients of the things that you're feeding your family. And then the fifth ingredient is fruit. And so we are going to use strawberries and cherries tonight in our recipes. And you can use frozen fruit, you can use fresh fruit. A little life hack that I love to share is take any fresh fruit that you might have that's like a day or two away from being done and toss it in the freezer, because you can use that for smoothies, you can use that for recipes like this, and the fruit is packed with minerals and vitamins, and it gives it a natural sweetness. So if you notice when I called out the recipe, when I called out the ingredients that we're using, we're not using anything we're not adding sugar anywhere. There's no honey, there's no anything extra. It's just the flavor from these natural ingredients, and that is super fun. And you have tons of flexibility with the seasons. So if you want to make these in the summer, for example, and you have fresh mango or fresh pineapple or anything under the sun that you might have on hand, then you can use that. Fresh peaches even, and especially if you're purchasing peaches and they might be just a little bit too ripe, you can pop them in the freezer, and they're great for smoothies. They're great for froyo pops. So I think you are gonna love this. I hope you are snuggled and cozy because we are going to get started. Now, what are the tools you're gonna need? You're just gonna need a blender, basic blender. I'm gonna use my Ninja blender bottle. I like that because it's a single serve, it's less mess, it's a smaller size to work with, so I really like using a blender bottle, but you can use whatever Ninja or Vitamix or anything that you have like that. Now, we're gonna just grab a couple spoons, and then you wanna have your silicone molds, and then we are gonna use some cardboard straws, because even if you do not have a popsicle mold, you can make these into popsicles. So what I'm gonna do actually is I am gonna grab a knife and I am going to show you a little life hack that I love so that we can get a little something prepared for us. And what that is just taking these little cardboard straws and we're gonna cut these into small pieces so we can use these as DIY popsicle sticks so that again, we can use our silicone mold as a popsicle mold. And so you don't have to worry about getting anything extra. So all we're gonna do here is just take a cutting board and the straw and a knife, and we're gonna just cut these into smaller pieces so that you can use these as your straw, as your little popsicle stand. How cool is that? And so we're just gonna cut these, and it doesn't need to be exact, it doesn't need to be perfect. It can just be a good enough size for your kiddos' fingers. And we're gonna just cut 4 of these, and I'll put these to the side. And then you can choose your own adventure with whatever color palette that you're going for, depending on the seasons. Maybe if it's not Valentine's Day, maybe it's St. Patty's Day next month and you have some green straws on hand. This is just such a fun way to turn any silicone mold that you have into a popsicle mold. So that's really fun. Just about like 2 inches. It doesn't need to be really tall, just something small, especially because the little molds that we're using are pretty small too. So I'm just gonna put these aside. And what I'm gonna also show you as we get through with our demo is that you can leave some of them as little yogurt bites and not put a stick in them, a little popsicle stand, but you can. So you'll have lots of ways to make this your own. And I can't wait to see what you create. So now we have our little straws stored on standby and then we are ready to go. So first is our chocolate covered strawberry froyo pops. So first we're gonna grab the blender base so that we are ready to rock, and I'm gonna just have that handy next to me so when I have all the ingredients in here, I can start blending and then we can pour them into the mold. It's super simple, super basic stuff here, okay? So we are going to add the ingredients to the blender cup one by one. So first we're gonna start with a cup of our Greek yogurt, and I am just gonna spoon this right into the blender bottle here. So we've got our yogurt in there. And next we are going to add a 1/2 cup of our sliced strawberries. And you will have to share with me in the comments if you have a particular berry that you love, or maybe you've made this before, or maybe you have an idea of something. I would love to hear from you of what you are going to make when you make these, if you make these. And then the next ingredient we are going to add is our 1 scoop of protein. And the protein scoops are about 1/3 cup. So if you don't have the doTERRA protein, you can just use whatever you want. And I love using these glass canisters in my pantry. These are really great. Ooh, Donna's saying blueberries or mangoes. That would be delicious. I love putting the protein in these glass canisters because then I can see as I'm getting low and I can repurchase. So that's just a great little life hack tip for you there. But if you have the bag, then that is great as well. And so we're just gonna measure out 1 full scoop of our chocolate protein here. And again, that's about 1/3 cup. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna just pour this right into our blender bottle like that. And then we are going to add 1/4 cup of our Lily's dark chocolate chips. Ooh, strawberries are your favorite fruit, but you pretty much like any fruit except for melon. Yeah, I'm not sure that melon would be good in here, but you know what? Anything goes, so go for it. Yes, and again, you can use frozen fruit if that's what you have in your pantry, totally use that. And then we're gonna measure about 1/4 cup of our chocolate chips, our Lily's chocolate chips here in my little heart mold. So I'm gonna add about 1/4 cup and add them right in. Now, one thing that I wanted to point out, and I'm gonna show you some at the end that I have done, you can leave the chocolate chips out of the blender and just sprinkle them in the mold before you freeze them. But I really like the smooth texture and the smooth way that the popsicles and that the little yogurt bites look when you add everything in and blend it up. So that's a little pointer there. Again, totally choose your own adventure, whatever is gonna resonate with you. And then for these, we're gonna add 3 drops of our doTERRA essential oil. We're gonna add wild orange, and I think this just strawberries and orange and chocolate is gonna be so good. So we're gonna add 3 drops, 1, 2, 3, to our blender bottle. And then I am going to grab the lid. We're gonna twist this on, and then I'm gonna grab my blender, bring it on screen for us to see all the eyebrow magic that Donna loves. All right, we'll make sure that that is on all the way and get to blending. long, and once you see all the ingredients incorporate, you are good to go, okay? It's super quick and super fun. And now we have our delicious mixture, and you can shake it up a little bit. And then what we are gonna do is grab our silicone molds. This is the fun part, okay? So we have our silicone molds, and we get to fill these up. So what we are going to do is, I like to put these on a little sheet, whether it's a baking sheet or a, a plate or whatever you might have. But I really prefer to do that because I have learned, and the reason that we call it the test kitchen is on purpose, because when you are using silicone molds, they're really flexible, and that makes it really easy to pop out the froyo pops. But if you do not put them on a hard surface, then when you try to lift them up to put them in the freezer, they're gonna spill out. So that is a great little life hack for you. Don't learn the hard way, learn from my mistakes, and now you will not spill all of your goodness before it gets to the freezer, okay? So what we're gonna do is, now I've already done this for you because I want to save time, but I have threaded each of these with a popsicle stick, and the winner is gonna receive the full set of all of these. And they have a little slot there where you just slide the bamboo stick in there. And this is great because you don't have to fuss around, and it's already there for you, nice and good to go. And you can have everything prepped when you're gonna make your craft. You don't have to worry about anything else. And everything comes with the set as well. So you don't have to go buying the bamboo sticks that are gonna fit perfectly. The set comes with all of that. It comes with the sticks. It also comes with these cool little sleeves, so you can wrap them, and then it comes with little twist ties. So whoever wins is gonna be totally set to go. You're gonna have everything that you need to make these awesome pops, okay? So what we're gonna do is just untwist our blender bottle, and then we're gonna pour all the goodness for our froyo pops right into our mold. Okay, and you can spoon it in. Now, if you don't wanna use the blender, also, you don't have to. You totally don't have to. If you just wanna choose and mix it up, you can do that as well. I found that because the yogurt is pretty thick, it really helps to use the blender, but you absolutely don't need to do that. If you're using a larger mold, then you can, you're good. So now what we're gonna do is pour, and this is the fun part. Hopefully you can see this. I wanna make sure that you can see all this goodness. All right, so we're gonna just pour right into our mold like this, and you just wanna fill it up right to just before the top. And this is smelling so good and rich and chocolatey, and chocolate strawberry is like heavenly decadent, and you have no guilt whatsoever about any of this, okay? And just fill it up just before the top. And then like this. And then when you have any extra, and that's why it's nice to have another mold that you're gonna use, because if you have any extra, then that's when you can pour it into the mold right here, okay? And so that's what we are gonna do. We're just gonna fill up a few of these to see how cool this is. How fun. And you can get the kids involved. You can have your honey involved. You guys can choose your own adventure and have whatever flavor combos that everybody in the house is gonna prefer. And that is gonna be so fun for you. And I'm just gonna do a few. I'm not gonna do all these because I don't wanna, you guys could see how to do it, but that's what we do. And then what we can do is take these little cool straws that we made, these little popsicle sticks, and now we can just put this right in there. And when you put it in the freezer, it will solidify. And if it kind of falls down a little, that's okay, don't worry about it. And then you're gonna put another one in, maybe we'll skip a couple, and you just give it a little zhuzh and it'll kind of solidify there, okay? And then we're gonna stick this in the freezer, and then we're gonna let that sit overnight. And again, if your straw doesn't wanna hang out properly, you can just fix it when it starts to freeze, like, halfway through or whatever. But as you can see, you just zhuzh it around a little, and then you're good to go. Super fun, super simple. You can, again, do however you would like. Now, what I'm gonna do with the top, this is really cool too, because if you put this in the fridge and then maybe you wanna stack something on top of it, or you put this in the freezer and you stack something on top of it, it's not gonna get interrupted. So you just stick the little silicone lid on that. How cute is this? Like, this is so adorable. Olivia had such a blast. She loved being creative with me, and we had so much fun working on different recipes that we were trying out, and I think you're gonna absolutely love this. So just choose your own way, and we're gonna stick these in the freezer. I'm gonna put these to the side, and then we will do our second recipe. We just give that a little zhuzh over to the side. All right, and now our second recipe is our white chocolate cherry lime froyo pops, okay? So we're gonna use the same method for these two. Super easy peasy. Other than supervising the kids, if you're allowing them to use the blender and, you know, with the knife, everything is really easy. They can help you cut up the fruit. They can help you with anything that they would like, and it's gonna be really fun for them to do that. And so again, we're gonna take the same method and we're gonna just grab the same measurement of ingredients. And as you see, we had a lot left. So, you know, if you have larger molds or if you're doing a large batch of them and you're gonna freeze them, you can wrap them up and have them all winter long. You'll even have them maybe into spring. But this is so great. You can even drink it as a smoothie if you want to, because it's packed with all that protein, and it's between the protein in the yogurt and the protein in the protein powder, you are gonna be feeling great and feeling incredible when you have the snack. So we're gonna add our Greek yogurt. I'm gonna grab another spoon. We're gonna add our cup of Greek yogurt. So again, the same methodology as before, 1 cup of Greek yogurt, a half a cup of fruit, our essential oil, our protein, and it is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, so we're gonna add, for this one, we are going to add dark cherries, and I love dark cherries. Again, you can use frozen or fresh at the grocery store. You can most always find organic frozen cherries all year long. So Olivia loves cherries. We love them in the summer to get them fresh. We love to pick them. But if you can't find them fresh, then frozen is a really great option because they're flash frozen, and so they're picked at the peak of their freshness, and you don't have to waste organic produce, because one of my biggest pet peeves is throwing away rotten produce. I hate that, and that's why I love doing our veggie and produce rinse and wash with lemon essential oil, and you dry them really well. You actually get a lot longer shelf life out of your fruits and veggies when you do that. It preserves them, it protects them, but still, eventually they're going to turn. And again, if you toss them in the freezer for a rainy day when you're gonna make a smoothie or these yogurt pops, I think you're gonna love these. So we're gonna get back to our demo. We have a half a cup of cherries, and the juice is also gonna make this a beautiful dark color that I think you're gonna also love. Just so excited for you guys to try these. Okay, and then we're gonna add a 1/4 of a cup of our Lily's white chocolate chips. And again, you can omit the chocolate if you want to, but I think that this just makes it extra rich and decadent without any guilt, because we're using good quality chocolate that has no added sugar and it's sweetened with stevia. So we're gonna add our white chocolate chips that just look so beautiful. And again, you can toss these, sprinkle them into the bottom of the mold first. I did those, so I'm gonna show you at the end of the demo, I'm gonna show you what they look like in different ways, so that can give you a visual of some of those ideas. But I just love the smooth look of the pops when you have everything smooth together and blended. So then we are going to add our 1 scoop of doTERRA vanilla protein. And again, I love to use my glass jars for this. It looks nice in the pantry, it takes up less space, and I think it's nice to be able to visually see when my ingredients are low. So we're gonna add our protein to that. Okay, and then we're gonna add our essential flair. Let me get my towel to clean off our work surface. Always love to have a clean work surface. And then we are going to use 3 drops of our lime. I love cherry lime anything, and I think that the white chocolate and the protein, the vanilla protein, is gonna be so fun for you. I love this, I think you are too. So 3 drops of lime. You can also do cinnamon or whatever floats your boat. Okay, and then we are gonna just simply twist it up. Same methodology, easy peasy, same ingredients, you know, just switching up the oils, switching up the fruit, switching up the protein. And as you can see, this is why I love showing you how easy these things are, because this is a blank canvas, it's a framework, and so you can put your personal touch onto this if you want to, or you can put this personal touch on it too, and we can be hanging out together like from your house to mine. Okay, and so then we have all our ingredients. We're gonna bring our blender back, get the eyebrows going, make sure that this is all blended together. Look at the color. It's so perfect for Valentine's Day. It's pink, it's so pretty, and it's all natural. We don't have to worry about any artificial ingredients, any artificial colors or flavors or any of that crazy, weird Franken food. This is so fun. And I am so excited for whoever wins the molds because these are super fun too. And what you can also do, just another life hack, you can write a little letter on the straw, not on the straws, but the little bamboo sticks here. You can put a little letter like someone's name. You know, you could draw Olivia or Sarah or Jenny or Beth or Donna, whatever. You can write the name, you can write the mixture that you used, whatever you want. You can write something special on the sticks, so whoever made a particular blend, they'll know who made what. Really fun. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna just pour gently. Hopefully you can see this. Yep, I think you can. Okay, we're gonna just pour gently into our popsicle mold, and if you make a mess, that's totally cool, because if you're making a mess, you're having fun. That is my personal mantra, because we make a lot of messes and we have a lot of fun along the way. Okay, and again, you can add the fruit sliced. I did that for some of them. I left some of them whole, like I have one in the freezer where I added blueberries whole, and it looks pretty and everything. It's just, there's something awesome about the smoothness of these pops when you pull them out. Yes, it's just so fun, and you can just get any little boo-boos that you want, or you can just leave them. And then here we have the fun part with the little hearts, and you can just fill these up with a few, and these make really good bites, so you can have them as bites or popsicleify them, if that's a word. And you can add the little sticks to them if you like, and you don't have to, of course you don't have to do that. Okay, and so here we have our little straws that we cut. And you can just put your little straw in there however you like, and if it just takes a little moment to kind of solidify there, that's fine. And then when you put these in the freezer, they'll solidify and stay right up for you, so not to worry there. So here we've got them done, and then we put our little silicone top on, and this is just so cute. How adorable is this? Okay, and so you have endless possibilities. We're gonna put these in the freezer overnight. I'm gonna put these to the side, and then I am going to, by the magic of television, of our magic interwebs, I'm gonna go grab the ones in the freezer that are all done so that I can show you the magic. I'll be right back, okay? Don't go anywhere. Okay. Okay, so now we get to show the reveal, okay? And popping them out is like the most satisfying part of this. And I am gonna just spray my hands with a little On Guard spray. Okay, and to make it a little easier, I'm gonna actually put gloves on, because I don't wanna touch the food that, you know, everyone's gonna eat. It's kinda nice to just have a little glove on, and it's in the L'Amazing Test Kitchen, so it's our laboratory of experiments and delicious delights, right? And popping them out, like I said, is just so much fun, and it's like just the most satisfying experience of all, okay? So we're gonna pop these out. Now, these are a cool little doTERRA mold, and I'm gonna put these on a plate so I can show you, but I'm gonna hold one up really up close for you. Look at how pretty that is. How adorable. It's a little doTERRA O. So cute. Okay, so I'm gonna put these on a plate so we can show you when they're all done. I'm just gonna take a few out of these to show, and I'll leave the rest in there. But you just pop them out, and the silicone makes it so easy to do. Yes, I would love to have him have a bite. It's so tasty and delicious. You're gonna love these, okay? And so you have a weekend project, a fun weekend craft to do. And so as you can see, look how cute it is to have these little pieces of straw, and you can take one straw, you can make about 4 of these little popsicles. And I did this one is where I just put the little chocolates at the bottom, and I did not blend them. But how cute is this little popsicle, right? That the kiddos can hold on to this and just numb it all the way around. How cute. They do melt just like a popsicle, like a fudgesicle. Think of them just like a regular popsicle, so you want to keep them in the freezer until you're going to enjoy them. Now this one is one that I did not add a stick to, and I added whole blueberries, and as you can see, it's just a different look. It's cute, but it's a different look, so that's fun. And then, so I'll take 2 of those out with blueberries. You can see how it looks nice and fun there. Okay, and then I'll pop out one of the chocolate ones. How cute is this? Okay, look at the little chocolate heart. So it's like a little chocolate fudgesicle. And how pretty is that? So cute. Okay, and actually I will put that back in. I will pick out one without a popsicle stick. So you can see that your kiddos can literally just pop this right in their mouth, and it's like a little popsicle bite, okay? Super fun, super cute. And then let's pop out the main event. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna peel this off the top, and then you can just take out one of your popsicles. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna press from the bottom. So press from the bottom, and then you can slide out the popsicle stick. Look at how simple that is. You guys, look at this. Look how cute that is. It's like a little mini fudgesicle with protein and all these incredible ingredients. I mean, this is adorable. I'm in love with them. I hope that you love this. How cute is this? It's so refreshing for summer, for winter, whenever. You can add peppermint and they can be like little peppermint protein fudgesicles. Super fun. Now this one I added a some sliced strawberries to the bottom, but look how simple that it is to just pop this out. It slides right out. How cute. And you can see the sliced berry in the back, but how polished and like glossy. Like, I mean, that like legit looks professional, right? This is just a inexpensive silicone mold, and I can't wait for one of you viewers to win. And we'll put that on, and then we'll do the other flavors so you can see what they look like. You just pull this off, and look how beautiful that they look. Look at the color, so gorgeous. And again, you just go from the bottom. Okay, you just pop from the bottom and look at all that fruit. Now for this one, I put some fruit on the bottom as well. Oh my gosh, how adorable is this? And then it just slides up. That's why wearing gloves makes it a little easier because it's so cold. Look at how cute that is. How adorable is this? So good and fruity, and you can use that fruit that was gonna be tossed out in the trash that you spent your hard-earned money on. Like, no, we wanna save all of your pennies. We'll do one more. I just am so in love with these, and I cannot wait to hear how your froyo pop adventures go. This is so adorable and cute, right? So I hope you love these. These are super, super duper fun, endless possibilities. You'll have to tag me and show me how yours turn out. You will also have to let me know if you are watching this later, what you decided to make, what flavors you chose to make, and how you made these your own with your essential flair. A few housekeeping items before our workshop is over. Don't forget that it is our 200 PV promo month this month, which means you get a set of 4 free On Guard products when you make any 200 PV purchase, including if you're a new member and you're watching this and you want to bring these delicious oils into your home and make all these awesome, yummy treats. Also, I am so excited because this morning the On Guard hand wipes relaunched finally, and these are incredible and I love them and I'm so obsessed. So if you have not added these to your order, definitely do that. If you're watching this and you want to get started, you can definitely add these. They come in all the welcome bundles that I send. So if you're watching this and you want to get started, you'll get to try the On Guard hand wipes in the welcome bundle that you're going to get from me. So reach out to me. I cannot wait to help you. And that is a wrap on broadcast number 217. Quick, fun, get you back to your Valentine's pre-weekend festivities. You probably have all these ingredients that you need anyway, and that's what I love. Like, I don't want you to feel like you have to go run out to the store and buy 10 million ingredients. I want you to use the stuff that you have and use your essential oils with flair, have fun, creativity. Mark your calendar because my next Instagram Live will be for March, and that will be March 11th. Same time, same place. We will be digging into the new doTERRA greens for perfect timing for St. Patty's Day. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you soon. And also don't forget to enter the giveaway so that you can win the molds and you can make your own essentially delish froyo pops just like we did tonight. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and until next time, I will see you soon. Bye.